Today, I want to talk about something that sounds risky at first, maybe even irresponsible. We are told our whole lives to be realistic, to be practical, to stay within limits. But what if those limits are within our heads? Sometimes common sense keeps you small. And if you want a breakthrough in your life, career, or creativity, you have to think beyond what feels reasonable. Let me ask you something. How often do you try to stop yourself even before you start something? You think, that's too big for me. People like me don't do that. I should be realistic. Let me aim for something safer. And just like that, your dreams shrink. Not because it's impossible, but because your mind convinces you to stay comfortable. The idea here is simple. Quantum leaps don't happen through safe thinking. If your goal only improves your life by 10% or 20%, that's gradual progress. But breakthroughs, they come when you let yourself imagine something much bigger. Instead of asking, how can I do a little better? Ask, how can I completely change my level? Double your results, triple your impact, change the entire game. That requires thinking beyond logic. And honestly, this is uncomfortable because common sense feels safe. Common sense says don't risk embarrassment, don't fail publicly, don't try something certain. But here's the truth, most limits that we live with are self imposed. We build invisible walls and forget that we built them. Think about creators, entrepreneurs, or people who transform their life. At some point, they ignored what looked realistic. They started a channel with zero subscribers. They launched a business with no guarantees. They changed their careers when everyone told them not to. At the time, it looked foolish. Later, it looked visionary. Breakthrough decisions always look strange at first. So, here's something to think about today. What dream have you labeled as unrealistic? What goal did you shrink to make you feel safer? And what would happen just for a moment you allowed yourself to think bigger, not irresponsibly, but courageously? You don't need to know exactly how everything will work. You just need permission to aim higher because your real limits are much further away than you think. And sometimes growth begins to happen when you stop listening to the voice that says, be realistic. So think bigger, question your limits, and maybe give yourself permission to soar a little bit higher. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more. Until we meet again.